Here are the degrees that aren't worth your investment in 2025. My name is Itunu. You can call me IT, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Imagine spending 4 years in college, racking up $100,000 in student loans, only to graduate and struggle to land a job that barely pays enough to cover your rent. Does this sound like a nightmare, right? Well, it's the harsh reality of many graduates today. In 2025, not all degrees are created equal. You should know that. Some lead to six-figure jobs, while others leave you drowning in debt with little to show for it. Today, we are breaking down the top degrees that simply aren't worth the investment anymore, and why you might want to reconsider before enrolling. Stick around, because I'll also share what you do or what you should study instead to actually secure a high-paying, in-demand career. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying college is useless, but in a world where AI, automation, and online certifications are reshaping the job market, some degrees aren't just worth the insane price tag anymore. According to a 2024 Georgetown University study, nearly 40% of recent college grads are working jobs that don't even require a degree at all. Meanwhile, the average student loan debt in the US has skyrocketed past $37,000 per borrower. And let's be real, that's not the kind of investment you want to make for a dead-end degree. So let's get into it. Which degrees are becoming a financial trap in 2025? Number 1, liberal arts and general studies. Now, I love philosophy and history as much as the next person, but let's be honest, employers aren't exactly lining up to hire graduates with a general studies degree. According to the National Center for Education Statistics, graduates in these fields face a 9.8% unemployment rate, one of the highest among degree holders. What are the better alternatives? Now, if you love the humanities, you can actually consider digital marketing or UX design or content strategy, which blends creativity with high-demand tech skills. Number 2, film, photography, and fine arts. The next up on this list, the dreamers, the artists, the aspiring filmmakers. I totally get it. Hollywood is exciting and being a creative is inspiring. But unless you have connections or have an understanding of how to build viral content, it's a brutal industry with low job security. According to the US Bureau of Labor Statistics, the median annual wage for film and photography grads is just about $40,000, and many end up even just freelancing or waiting tables. What is the better alternative to this degree? So instead of a traditional arts degree, why don't you learn video editing, animation, or how to use AI-generated content creation you can learn them through online courses, open a YouTube channel, and start creating content. These skills are highly sought after in marketing, in advertising, and online media platforms. The third one, psychology. Now, unless you are getting a master's, that might be different. If not, psychology is very fascinating, but a bachelor's alone won't get you far. The field is oversaturated, and to land a well-paying role, you will need a master's or PhD, which means even more student loans for you. Do you want that for yourself? The average salary for a psychology grad is just about $37,000 a year. Ouch, that's so low. What are the better alternatives, you ask me? If you love human behavior, why don't you consider a degree in maybe behavioral economics or industrial organizational psychology, or even data analytics, which all have better and higher earning potential. Number 4, another degree you shouldn't even try, journalism and communication. The rise of AI, social media, and independent content creation has hit traditional journalism very hard. Newsrooms are shrinking and print media is dying. Now, the demand for traditional journalists has plummeted, making it one of the least secure degrees out there. According to LinkedIn's job report, journalism graduates have one of the highest unemployment rates, especially here in 2025. What are the better alternatives? Now, instead of majoring in journalism, why don't you just focus on content marketing, social media management, or SEO strategy? These are skills that companies are desperately looking for right now. And my 5th on the list, criminal justice and sociology. Finally, let's talk about criminal justice and sociology, whatever that is. While these fields are interesting, the job market is limited unless you pursue law enforcement, social work, or government roles. Many of the roles don't pay enough to justify the thousands of dollars in student debt. Studies show that criminology and sociology grads often struggle to find high-paying and even a stable career. What are the better alternatives, you ask me? Now, if you're passionate about justice, consider things like cybersecurity, digital forensics, or fraud investigations, which are booming industries with six-figure earning potentials. What should you study instead, you ask me? All right, so if these degrees aren't worth it, what should you then study instead? One, you can go into tech-driven fields, cybersecurity, AI, cloud computing, amongst others. You can get into healthcare or STEM, nursing, medical technology, biotech, that's a field. You can get into business and finance, and that's what the world trade is made up of. Data analytics, e-commerce, or digital marketing. Or you can go into project or skills trade, electrician, welding, HVACs, project management, project scheduling. Remember, college can be a great investment, but only if you choose a degree that aligns with what the market demands. Don't just go to school because it's the next step. Make sure you choose a path that actually pays off for your future. I want to hear from you. Drop a comment below. Do you agree or disagree? What degree do you think is worth it? All right. If you have any other addition, let me know in the comment. If you got value from this video, hit that like button, subscribe to Work Smart and Earn More YouTube channel, and turn on the notification so you can never miss out on game-changing career and business advice. See you in my next segment.